So what is up, guys? Welcome to your next deck profile, and it is Kageros Novella. So what is up? I'm your host, Wolf Thunder Ranger. Today we are tackling this Kagero build, hopefully against a Battle Sister deck, but it looks like that is not the case. I'm pretty sure there's a VP farm, so I'll just quit out of this one real quick. Alright, so I quit out of that match. I mean, I had 0 points. I'm really not going to stress that enough about VP farmers. I think they're going to be appearing more, because I am recording this video very late. Oh, I didn't even know I had points. Whoops, I thought I was at 0. Whoopsies. There goes a possible rank up that could save me at the end of the day. But yeah, it doesn't really matter right now. Anyways, so let's get to a real match here. Obviously, we're trying to play real matches when it comes to Kageros. So our first match is Revengers. Okay then. We'll see how this deck does in the long run. So in this deck we have Nouvelle as a heal. We won 1 break right target if it comes down to it. I drew 2 Nouvelles. Kind of scared to shuffle whatever there's going back in the deck, but let's see what happens. Alright, maybe I could have kept 1 Nouvelle to go fetch a G3, because obviously this hand is not up to code. So, with Nouvelle in mind, there's a couple things to just keep it all together. It's Kageros, it's basic stuff. It's not that hard of a deck to really run these days. Nouvelle's actually pretty straightforward. 5th damage, right Nouvelle, no 6 damage heal, no sacking when pushing, so on and so forth. In this build, we do run a tech of Gaia, because Gaia does help. So I lost my heal check, but I draw a strike in, which is nice. So I guess I'm not going to have like any other options after this part. So we're going to go fetch our PG. Just have that kind of prepped. Let our draw triggers try to draw a card, since now most of my draw triggers are in the deck. So we'll go from there. Usually it's nice if you do top tech Gaia in this situation, because a nice push on Revengers is getting them to pretty much 5th damage when you do the Gaia CB2 blast. Counter blast 2, 3 crit to the Vanguard, 3 crits push through because of the PG system, and that pushes them to 5. I mean, that's why Gaia's actually run. Actually, I liked using Gaia in the sense of even the Ragey matchup. Because of Ragey, you're going to want to crit him right back, because you have to speed it up too, or he's going to kill you. So I kind of used Gaia in a lot of my Ragey matchups when I was grinding for the high legend rank that you see before you. So I thought that would be a little bit of a helper. I'm just not going to ride Nouvelle, am I? This is just basic Kagero stuff. Okay, then. Maybe I'll draw it. Maybe I'll get something. So Dragonic Overlord is the Vanguard. I have 2 PGs, so let's start the push and go from there. In the end, I draw my heal check, and you know how that makes me feel? Like crap. Why am I drawing this now? I don't even know. This is just crazy enough. I'm already out of heals by this time, which means more draw triggers, right? I'm probably going to be riding Nouvelle really quick due to the fact that it's still a cross-ride unit, and obviously it's going to be my better option at the end of the day, because it's a unit I have to play at this very moment in the match, so I can limit the damage coming towards me, since I technically have 7 triggers. So again, 23k base is really good, and since he's not doing any Mordred Phantom plays, we're good there. Alright, so he grabs a Persona Blast for later. I mean, Persona Blasting always gets over. Raging Form goes up to 2400 without the booster, and when he Persona Blasts. So like I said, I'm possibly just going to ride Nouvelle and just do my thing from there, because the cross-ride bases are scary enough as is. The only issue is I can't Persona Blast unless I top deck. And if I do Persona Blast, maybe I would kill everything. Maybe not. I think I would wait a couple turns before I do. Draw sacking. That is Revenger's true calling in this game, is the draw sacks. Me, no draw sacking. I'm possibly going to draw G3. Wow, that's a shock. Now, if I could use that, that'd be great, but I can't. It would be nice, though. Now I'm starting to regret putting this in the back, but... let's pitch this. I don't think we need it right now. We're too ahead in the game. And lo and behold, I get my draw trigger. Whoop the tap dancing do on that one. Yeah, whoop the tap dancing do. So draw trigger would have drawn strike in, and I would have hit a draw sack of my own. Top deck another G3, so again I lost already most of the draw triggers. I legit went from 7 down to legit 4. But that's life. That is life. Now, if they want me to really kind of push here on a nice damage hit, that'd be great if they can just give me certain units. Maybe a Persona Blast, maybe something else. We'll wait and see. Kind of wish I could have done the Gaia play at this moment to push him to 5. But yeah, we'll just we'll see how this goes. Now I'm 20 card deck, 5 triggers, so kind of breaking a 20% chance on hitting a trigger. But we'll possibly be seeing how this goes. He's going to be sniping Dragonic Overlord. Really? Okay. Interesting thought. Okay, I can understand that because I have to attack my Vanguard first, which forces me to try to heal, and I get that. Alright, yeah, Dragonic Overlord, very scary unit. I wish that was the one unit I didn't want to draw yet, but I had to. Filter draws, sad face, and then, you know, Rage in the cage in there. There's a PG, have barely anything to fight with. This is just my RNG at work. Yeah, pretty sad RNG. So now I guess I'm hoping for a heal check or something, but I know I'm going to be dead because he's going to play another Blaster Dark Revenger. And doesn't matter what I do in this situation, I'm already kind of dead. But we'll see. Alright, draw trigger. I could use that for next turn. If I live. If I live, I can use it. I mean, maybe if we hit most of his cards here, maybe he's less on PG. Maybe he doesn't have 3 PGs. But I'm going to be dead either way. Because, again, yeah, I really wish I kind of drew this faster. But, nope. I missed my draw sack because I tried to filter. But, we'll see how that goes at the end of the day. I guess that man can't really swing, but he's not going to pitch 2 cards because he knows there's a trigger coming. Obviously, you don't do that unless you have all your PGs or there's a trigger coming. So there's that. It's nice having a 13k base, but big yikes on the rest of this match because lo and behold, my draw triggers came at the wrong time with the filters and everything else in between when it came to just doing anything Kageros based. Yay. The fact that I didn't heal doesn't help me either, so that means I'm automatically dead through these next couple attacks. Can't really do much, so I think this is the part where he will heal, because he looks like he hasn't healed in a while, apparently. And that's why he didn't end main. He didn't need it, because he knew there was triggers coming. So, bad position for me. This match is definitely unwinnable at this point. Nothing more I can do. He definitely got all of his PGs at this point, 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. If he has like 2, I'm still dead. So we're just going to move on to the next match. Not even going to waste time. But yeah, that's pretty much my RNG at work. Yay. So Nouvelle just doesn't like me, apparently. Like, she had a good run, you know, live stream. She was fire. She was doing work. I was ranking up. Obviously, it comes time to do a deck profile. It's like Sorry, bro. I'm tapped today. By tapped, I mean I really don't feel like showing myself off in this video to try to, you know, help your viewers understand, but it's okay. We understand, I guess. All right. Hand looks decent. Let's try it out. Return this, get a Persona Blast, go old school strike in combo with the end. I mean, that's just a classic. Perfect. Well, now we're prepped, so that's good. Like I said, go old school classic if he gives you the satisfaction of doing this. It's a crit. It's a crit. So I might just save my Conroe and just pray that the CB2 is going to get me our destination, pretty much. But me not having like Bellicosity to kind of trick him in the sense, because he's known now, he definitely is going to know I possibly have the striking combo already prepped at the end of the day. So sucks to suck. And you know, it happens. The striking combo is always going to be that one deadly combo. You just can't fight back. So as much as they want me to... So right now they want me to try to play old school Kageros. I don't know why. Old school Kageros being, you know, do the Dauntless Drive and then do the Persona Blast Break right turn, so on and so forth. Yes, it's nice and all. It does this, it does that. But if he's not going to give it to me, I guess... If he doesn't give me the damage, obviously I'm going to not... Okay, he's going to give me the damage, and then I'm just going to push him, and so on and so forth. All right, he's doing it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, so he's going to do it, which means I get to go full crit to 4 damage. Guarantee you that full crit to 4 damage is going to be an entire freaking lie here. But we will see. Might want to save that. All right. So we're going to swing with this. We're going to draw our 2 cards since we're kind of running low here. There we go. Draw a trigger. Beautiful. I got my PG anyways. What's a Conroe? What's a Conroe at the end of the day? But that's going to be enough. Yep, definitely enough to do this again. Let's rock and roll. CB2. Persona Blast. Draw these cards out. There wasn't even a trigger. So there's another possible... Well, there was one trigger so far. All right. Top deck Nouvelle. That's fine. Cross-ride numbers, it's cross-ride numbers. And I have a unit that can sack, so on and so forth. So I could speed this match up too, if I want to. Solid hit, which means he's going to draw G3 at this very moment. That could be his heal, or it can be anything he wants it to be. Now, is he going to strike me back? No, he is not. He's running Dauntless. He's going to wait. He's actually going to wait a turn to do the end play. So that's fine. He can do it. He's allowed. I'm not forbidding it. It's not forbidden. And you know, it is what it is. He's possibly going to heal because Kageros usually heal out of these certain situations. We'll see how this goes. Pretty much. And I can go fetch another PG if my heart desires. Again, I did push him pretty hard here. He gave me the damage. I don't know why he did. I mean, usually if you're not using up your Conroe, that should have been like a red flag already. So let's see if he plays any boosters in this play here, because he just played another G3. So like I said, Ryan Nouvelle definitely is going to be my cross-ride big boy there. All right, he's going to filter for PGs. Okay, he's looking for cards. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, he drew possibly a G3. That's why I think he's going a route around this parts. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We always got to share how this goes, darling. Now, if he pushes me to 5, it's going to be a mistake. Up, he has Nouvelle in his hand as well, so he's going to go for the possible restand. He snipes Conroe. That's okay. That's fine. That is fine. You do what you got to do. So he has a Nouvelle in his hand and possibly... So he has a Nouvelle and 1 PG in hand. From the looks of it. A Nouvelle and a PG. Yep, Nouvelle and a PG in his hand. Okay, so he's very slimmed down right now, so that's good. That means we can end this match pretty quickly. So he's going to strike with this. He's possibly going to heal. I mean, I'm not going to push my luck that he won't heal in this situation. Wow, he didn't heal. Wow, okay. Let's play. Draw trigger benefits me. And he only has 1 PG. So with that, without further ado, we go. Wow, did I even need Conroe this game? Hell no. He has 1 PG in hand, and obviously when it comes to this type of end game play, you just kind of, you know, go all out since there's only 1 damage left. So we're gonna place our PGs. Place this. No, not gonna waste. And then use Dragonic Overlord, and Dragonic Overlord steals games. GG's, this is a guaranteed win. He can't win this due to the fact he only has 1 PG, and he already showed me that he does have Nouvelle, because how else can that effect activate without Nouvelle? Pretty much self-explanatory in this match. Obviously, once he gave me that strike-in combo, it was game over. So this is a guaranteed victory because Nouvelle is Vanguard, and on 5th damage, there is no such thing as a 6 damage heal. G, I wonder what that last card is in your hand. I hope it's not a PG. Obviously, it's not a PG. GG's. So that was a quick game. I mean, sped up. Oh, no, sir. No. No, we don't do that here. No, 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 no. Not in Nouvelle's court. No, no. No, 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 no. None of that. So that's why I was able just to throw out all my units and go for game. 2 cards in hand, 1 being a PG and 1 being Nouvelle. He legit revealed his entire hand, which made me like, all right, this is pretty straightforward. Just game. All right, Nouvelle, do this, do that, go for game. GG's. I mean, that was pretty much, you know, plain and simple. All righty. Let's do this. Pale Moon. This is going to be good. Let's see how our hand starts off now. Obviously, if there's a strike in, be careful, guys. Obviously, there's a possible big-ass Persona Blast play coming. Going second, so I can shuffle some cards back. Alrighty. Hand's not looking too bad. Just a G3 would help. And if I do top deck Nouvelle, obviously, switch it out, grab something else. This is actually why you run like 1 break ride. I mean, you can actually play around with your break ride if you need to with Hellfire or Dauntless. They're both like really good at the end of the day. So in this situation, since I technically don't have like the Persona Blast combo, I would just swap out and I'm possibly just gonna go Dauntless for this game. Actually, go for like a possible break ride turn. And obviously, I should have rethought that statement, but I didn't have any other G1 to ride, and I needed a G3, so I had no choice but to make this play. We both lost a heal. We shall take it with a grain of salt and enjoy our time. So here we go. Next attack. Next round. Next turn. Let's rock. So Marisa just likes to get those extra attacks in with the 7k boost. Call out an extra attack. If you need to waste the CB, you waste the CB. It just depends. That's what makes Pale Moon really nice to play. Let's see if he just wastes the CB, not for an extra attack, but he might just do it just to fill up his soul. Alright, he's going to do it to fill up his soul. To me, I feel like that's almost like a waste of CB. To me, but I guess, you know, filling up your soul matters. I guess you're expecting to heal out of that CB. But usually it's good to use Marisa for like extra attack combos, so on and so forth. Good push. Yada yada. And there's Dragonic Overlord, but not the end. And again, I hit a draw trigger. Profound Sadness. We can definitely just play this for now. Let's go search a PG real quick. So that PG's out and about. So that's good. I'll just attack him once. I'm going to leave him alone for now in case there was a draw trigger coming up. We'll definitely make him miss it. Hopefully we made him miss it. Let's see. Did we make him miss it? Was that a G3 at the end of the day? Let's find out. Did we make him miss a draw trigger this turn? Yes, we did. We made him miss a draw trigger. All right, I'll take that. We take those. So now he didn't get to draw a card, which is nice. You know, hey, we made him miss a card. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm getting pushed to break right numbers really quick. And that's not good either. But, yeah. We'll have to wait and see if we actually get the end. And obviously, somehow my draw triggers. So he had another G3, but he kind of already revealed his play-by-play with his draw there. So that was good. You know, make him lose a possible draw, which is nice. So let's see how this goes. Get, no trigger. Yikes. Attacks again. Alright, he would have drawn a PG if that draw trigger actually went off. So, potato there. That was good. Potato. And I lost a PG. Sad face. Alrighty. Guess that's fine. It's not really fine because I don't know where my trigs are at. So he threw another one of his heals in the deck. I don't think he knows he might as well just use it and not whiff it. So we go this Drivo Dragon. So he went cross-right numbers for a lot of reasons. I don't blame him for that. Because again, that can slow a player down. There we go. We're at 1900. No draw trigger. Dauntless at that 19 is a beautiful number. Let's hopefully we get a draw trigger here. There we go. And not the best, but could be better. But we'll see how this plays out. Get the draw trigger. I've been getting sacked on in this video today, and the only person that didn't sack on me was the Kageros player. That's just life, and that's just my rounds when I make videos and everything in between with my in luck. I don't even know how I got to Legend 137, but okay then. Alrighty then. So yeah, another Mauricia. He's locking, gonna call 12k. He's gonna call a booster, that'll be 12k. But I don't know how committed he is to his Mauricia play in general. So again, we'll see how it goes. Got rid of his liquor. Soul charges another G1. Okay. Elena and her soul. So he's going to open himself up to an attack here. So I think that's what he's going for. I think he's trying to push on final damage. But because liquor actually goes up a juicy amount every time a unit gets tagged out. Calls out another Mauricia. He's trying to do it again. Because technically he's going to have 2 power columns, which is really good. And every tag out helps. I guess since he has a PG, he's like, you know what? I'm safe. There's nothing. He can't really do anything. So, you know, he's just trying to... He's playing it smart, getting these good power columns. So that's good. Good Pale Moon plays. Yay to that, but boo to everything else. First check. Second check. Nothing. I use a constant guard, and then I use another constant guard, and then lo and behold, it is Mua's turn again. Okay then. Now the trick to this is going to be actually drawing some cards here. Obviously, Dragonic Overlord helps. Because that becomes a 23k column. Now, I mean, I could debate like tossing these cards, but right now, they were technically B3 attacks at the end of the day with this. I feel like I would have no choice but to do this. I know I'm possibly going to heal, but yeah. I mean, I guess the best result would be to just do it this way. It's going to be the same version of doing multiple attacks on the Vanguard with the, you know, Dio. So I think he's going to hit a trigger here and then... Okay, no trig. Let's see if I was going to hit a draw trigger. I'm pretty sure I was. Or not. So that was pretty sad. Wow, that was sad as crap. I am actually upset. Wow, he got 2 PGs. He would have had 3 PGs with that draw trigger. Alright, so again, in a pickle here. What's his soul like? 1 G2 left, but again, he's got enough cards to make some plays. The only way I really win this is with a heal sack, and that, believe it or not, Nouvelle likes to, you know, stay stacked on top of each other a lot of games. It's almost like a good, I would say 50% of the time Nouvelle is stacked on Nouvelle, if that makes any sense. So I get to draw a trigger. So like I said, I win this with a heal sack, or I lose this with a no sack. So So let's find out. Did we heal? No, we did not. Draw trigger. See you later. Terrible, terrible RNG on my part. But I should have just played more of an intercept game. If my hand was going to that point of, like, what do I even do here? Yeah, I didn't even hit mostly a draw trigger to even keep up. Even that, I mean, 3 attacks is 3 attacks. I would have had to at least hit mostly some draw triggers at the end of the day. So one more match, then we'll call it quits. So again, obviously other players make this deck look like fire. I just apparently make it look like it's hot garbage because I can't get any of the combo pieces to function properly and nothing's really connecting at the end of the day. Maybe this is an actual OTT player, or I'm just going to hit surrender because I'm already at 0. It's not really going to kill me. Could be Battle Sisters. Alright, a couple of those. I mean, I feel like I should just keep one because I'm going to put it back anyways for perfect, an OTT user. Perfect. Alright, we're going to end on an OTT match. Battle Sisters. Which is actually, I'm thinking, is going to be the next deck profile after some Kageros. So let's see how this goes. Okay. So this is where I go break ride. But obviously when OTT's around, you're never usually safe in these types of situations because of Tommy. Tom is a nitpicker. Now obviously a couple things I won't even have to return. Maybe I shouldn't even return my heal, number one. Maybe I should just hold on to it. This might be one of those games where I should just, like, really hold on to it and just play damage control on his boosters. Because if I play damage control on his boosters, I might have an easier time actually screwing up his plays. So we're going to play a little bit of field control in this match. Because if Tom doesn't get his boosters, then he has to rely on a sack to even strike. So the next thing is, I have 2 PGs. I mean, got nothing to fear about that. And there goes the other Nouvelle. Rough. Terrible. Top decks, Coco. Cocos are always good top decks, because you get to see what's in the future. So we got Waffle here. He's saving up some waffles. So we can ride Bell Corsity in this situation here. And try to limit the Battle Sisters in their field, if you can. Some Battle Sister players actually play, you know, crits and draws or all aggressive triggers. Just depends on their playstyle. Yeah, I'm not going to return that G4. I think I'm going to keep it for a lot of reasons. Because cross-riding is godly. And cross-ride numbers can stop a lot of bullcrap. Like I said, with Novella Dragonic, I can manipulate more bang for my buck here. Like I said, control a little bit more of the Battle Sisters, but it looks like he's playing Break Ride Battle Sisters. So that's fine, I guess. So he's looking for a PG. It's not a PG. Goodbye. So we'll go from there. Swings. We're going to ride Dauntless. Dauntless is getting prepped. So apparently Souffle is a heal trigger. So he plays Stands. Okay. No trigger there. So he's pushing. Okay, I can accept that. Yeah, draw trigger. I guess just nuke his field later. Best I can do is nuke his field. 350. Best I can do is just nuke the field at the end of the day. Actually, yeah, grab Gaia. Let's CB2 this mofo. Or we won't have to really like CB2 it, just depends. I just wanted to grab a certain like booster at this time. Alrighty. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do the effect yet. Because we're not quite there yet. I can do the effect really later, though. So far, I don't even see like a Tom. But once he gives me like, you know, a technical break ride, the break ride will help me knock out one PG already, and then we're going to be able to do more work. Or now there's no point to doing the break ride. I'll just clean up his field at the end of the day. Wow, you're hitting a lot of your stands. I wish my stand triggers were that godly. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Get a draw trigger. That's fine. That's a unit. Like I said, we are legit going to be cleaning up some field advantage here. Alrighty. We hit a lot of our cards today, folks. Alrighty. Still drew that PG. You know, let's clean up that field. He already played all of his cards, so Persona Blasto, and get rid of all that nonsense. Bam! Nuke the board. Sadly, I won't be able to do the other effect, but it's okay. This should kind of guarantee me a win, I think. It just is going to depend on what happens at the end of this turn. We'll see. Yeah, there's definitely no draw for you, lady. Draw trigger would be nice. Alright. Oh, that's game. You didn't even have a PG. Derp. Merp. Ooh, so 2 games of trying to 6 damage heal just doesn't pan out. Nice heal, though, but your draw trigger would have drawn that, so that would have been a sad day for you and me. So let's go over the deck, actually. We're done. We got our 4 rounds in. I have enough to say. A couple of rounds where I actually did pull off what I wanted to do in a match, and a couple of rounds where, you know, it was just like, I don't know what to do here. I don't really got a lot going for me. So, obviously, with Nouvelle finally in the game, there's no more 6 damage healing when you're playing with Kageros. Kageros will deny your 6 damage heal. There is no going back. Either have the PGs or just hit the give up button. There's no coming back from this. If you don't have the PGs, just give up. Just don't make the player wait. It's kind of over. There's nothing more for you unless you have the PGs to win. Enough said about that. But Nouvelle makes the dream work. She does good old school stuff. Dollars is always good. Again, final turn push maybe. You need to get an extra attack in. And your hand was actually looking pretty good. Nouvelle standing with the 23k is also nice. I actually could have swung with that crit to knock out the first PG if I wanted to. And then restood, so on and so forth. So that's where Gaia kind of would have played his role. But since I had the Persona Blast and he actually had like a field I was able to blow up, I was like, yeah, Persona Blast. I guess Gaia's not going to help me. And I still drew my PG at the end of the day. But yeah, $1, or you can do Hellfire to kind of try to clean up the intercepts. Maybe he only gets 1 intercept now because you cleaned up 1. And then you just use your other G2, Nouvelle Critic Dragon, to pop the other one, and then you're free to attack 2 PGs at the end of the day. And that's usually the go. Try to get to 2 PGs, live for a turn, and go from there. You could probably limit your Gojos maybe to like 3, but I wouldn't really kill too much of the filter plays because filters kind of can help you search for certain cards you might need for the end game. And filters do kind of help you in the Nouvelle deck because you can get a Persona Blast, and yeah, pretty much you get a Persona Blast. You're going to need it. 3 Berserk Dragons, 3 Berserks and 3 2 Berserks and 3 Bellicosses just for, you know, countercharging and retiring if it's that type of game that you're going to have to do that. You're ready to go because these guys only cost 1, so you'll have a little bit more CB for your buck for your Nouvelle plays after you even countercharge. So yep, for the ends, for Overlords. Overlord steals games, man. 23k column is enough for the cross rides that we need. Can get the job done, sir. So I like that. That's why I kind of went for 4 Overlords. You can debate the heals on either or of these cards because Nouvelle's a little bit stronger. Maybe you want it to be a draw, but it's technically returning a heal back into the deck. But again, it's enough for debate topic where you do with her or not. But usually, finishers are usually heals, and Nouvelle is a finisher at the end of the day versus what DOT and the Dauntless combo actually shows. So there's that. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That is Novella, guys. That's all I have to show you for Kageros today. I want to try to tackle Blast Bolt deck profile for you guys, possibly before the end of the month. Try to give you a little bit more of those little budget option decks, so you guys can enjoy those. Tomorrow will be Battle Sisters, and Nubatama should be this week, actually. So you will be seeing a Nubatama deck profile. So stay tuned for that as well. Y'all be good, stay safe, and I'll see you all another time.